Hi, everybody. Welcome to English 1101. I'm Rebecca Biggs. I will be your instructor for the next 16 weeks. And this class is a combination of sections 3, 6, 7, 44, and N1. So if you're enrolled in those classes, you're all going to see the same course syllabi. You'll see the same assignments, all that kind of stuff. I did want to start off with a video, which I usually don't do if it's only online students, but I know most of you did not sign up for an online class. So I did want to kind of say hi, point you in the directions of some things that you want to know, and also hopefully alleviate any fears that you have about taking a class that is all online. I have taught online for quite a few years now, so I'm very used to the format. I'm really used to the kinds of questions that students will ask. So if you're having a problem or if you can't figure something out, just holler at me. And if it's a tech issue, I may not be able to help, but I can get you in touch with the IT department and somebody who can. So I want to start off with just a little bit of a run through of Canvas in case you haven't used it before. So we're going to start way over there on that menu on the left-hand side. And you'll see, of course, your icon. You'll see your dashboard, which will have all the little tiles of each one of your classes. The calendar is right underneath what I think is the groups icon. There's a little calendar icon. Every time I post an assignment, whether it's a essay, a discussion board, kind of doesn't matter, it will populate onto the course calendar. And if you connect that to your calendar on your phone or your calendar on your laptop, it will give you a really nice reminder of when things are due, not just for my class, but for other classes as well. And then there's this little button, which is messages. I think it says inbox if you click on it. And the best way to reach me throughout the semester is going to be to click on the inbox and send me a message. I check messages throughout the day. A lot of times what I find is that students will kind of hesitate to send a question that way, but please do. It's one of those things where if it's a question about Canvas, I can hopefully answer it. If it's a question about class, I definitely can answer it. So use that tool. I also tell students don't email, and especially don't email assignments unless maybe we've talked about it ahead of time if you're having some tech problems. But what happens is a message from a student will usually get lost in the giant stack of emails that I receive from administration and everything else. So do use that inbox if you just want to send me a quick question, those kind of things. And I will get back to you guaranteed within 24 hours, but usually I'll get back to you either instantly if I'm online or probably in just about an hour or so from when you post. The other thing that I do want you to look at is the next menu on the left, and that is what you are going to see on your class menu. Now, some of these you won't see yet because you see it has a little eye with a cross through it. Well, that's what I'm seeing, but that's something you can't see yet because I haven't published the course yet. So announcements is the first thing that you'll see when you come into the course, and that is where I will update you with anything that needs updating. I will not put assignments in the announcements, but I might let you know, hey, I just posted a new assignment and it's due a week from now. The other thing is if I cannot be available to answer your messages, maybe for a certain amount of time, I will let you know through the announcements. But I usually only do that if it's going to be more than a day. And since none of us are really vacationing, I don't think that that will be a problem. The other thing is the syllabus. And when you scroll down through the syllabus, which of course is what's on your screen now, you're going to see everything you need to know for this class. And this is essentially what all of my 1101 students would see anyway. So you've got the materials, you've got different learning outcomes, all sorts of things about campus, and then there is some information about myself and the class. So there's attendance, late work, all that good stuff. Make sure that you do read through it so you know what those policies are. After that, there's a course schedule. The course schedule is simply a week by week, here's what we're going to be doing. And what I have found is that I can stick pretty close to this schedule. There might be some times when the dates might change as far as, you know, the essay is not going to be due in week 2, it's going to be in week 3. But all of that I will keep you obviously updated on. The other things that I do want you to know, modules, which you can't see at the moment, but you will be able to see by the time you see this video. But modules are sort of a compact look at each section in the class. So in course resources, I put everything that I would usually do as a handout, a PowerPoint, as a link to a video, a link to a website. That's the stuff that I know you'll probably use not just for 1 week, but for a number of them. And then underneath that, we start off with week 1 and introduction. So to do that assignment, just click introductions. Obviously instructions will come up, and then you can click the link here for introductions, and that will take you to the place where you can actually start typing in with the assignment. The other things that you'll see on the menu are things like assignments, discussions, quizzes, which there aren't any yet. There will be. And then, of course, your grades in particular. So some of this will be things that you'll use every day. Some of this will be things that I probably will just take off the menu because you don't have to worry about them. But do keep in mind that this is how you're going to navigate the entire course. So what I do want to kind of hammer home, as well as hopefully, like I said, alleviate some fears, is that I am here to answer questions. Absolutely, 100%. So if you have a question, send me a message. And don't worry if it's a stupid question, because I know there's that saying, there's no such thing as a stupid question. Well, there are, but usually most students don't ask them. So if you just think, okay, this is dumb and I should know how to do this, but I don't, then ask. I will not get annoyed. The other thing that I kind of wanted to give you a heads up on is that if at any point during the semester you feel like you're really struggling with this or any other course, even though Ring Lake College is only open to a few students throughout the semester, there are tutoring services available, and I'll put up more information about that as we move into the first essay assignment. But that's something I want you to know, it's there. So it's kind of that idea of, if I can't help you, I will get you either to the IT department or the tutoring center, and we'll get you some help for whatever you might need. So without any further ado, that is all I have. Go ahead and go into week 1, click on introductions, and get going on that first assignment. And I will see you in a video at least next week. Thanks.